Frank, good to see you. Thank you so much for your time.
Bitty Beats!
This movie's a lot of fun. It's interesting, man, because I feel like there's been monster movies and movies in the werewolf world and the vampire world for a while. It's always been around, but there's been a big kind of surge in popularity of this content in the last 5-7 years specifically. So I want to know, what's it like working on werewolves at a time where there really is a really big appetite for this content these days? I'm curious about that.
I agree, man. I think people love werewolves, and I think this is a fresh take on it. You know what I mean? It's practical. I've not seen that. And there's a lot of them. It's not one werewolf. You know what I mean? Thus the term werewolves. But I think that's what separates this film. And there's a great amount of action and, it's hard-cross badassery in the movie.
This is what it's all about. This is the movie, and you do a lot of these movies. This is what it's all about, right? Like, this is the point, like, to have fun. You know what I mean?
I mean, you know what I mean? That exactly right. And that's what this movie is. First and foremost, it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. We established more than one werewolf, chaotic. What's it like reading that chaos in the script and then eventually seeing it come to life on screen?
You know, it's interesting because we shot the movie basically with the script that we eventually landed on. We made some tweaks early on, but and we shot it in sequence, in order, which made it great for us. It was fantastic. It's interesting too because Steven actually cast actors that when they were human, before they became werewolves, they were very similar in person. Their personalities kind of transferred over to the wolves, which was an important part of the story. And I found that to be absolutely fascinating.
Absolutely. I'm curious how separate past projects and journeys are for you versus something like Werewolves, because it's all storytelling at the end of the day. But like, do you bring things from past projects, mindset preparation wise, to something like Werewolves, or are they completely separate once you wrap them?
Yeah, I mean, look, this movie reminded me of The Purge Anarchy right out of the box. And, the themes were similar. And my job in the movie was similar, get these people or, from point A to point B, or get from point A to point B to save these people. So that was kind of, when I first read it, I was like, okay, I got this. I know this guy and I kind of got this world. I can do this.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait for people to check out Werewolves. Thank you so much for your time, Frank. It was great chatting with you.
You too, man. Keep up that fucking energy. I love it.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.